Hi everyone, it's Nick with Build Up Advisory Group and it's Fast Build Fridays, a web series where we will quickly build what you know about infrastructure design in the nonprofit sector. Today's Fast Build topic is how to successfully form a corporate partnership. In this moment, we are thinking of new ways to do things. We may be receiving funding from and working and partnering with new people, organizations, and sectors. One of these newer sectors for many organizations is the private sector. For profit companies have taken an interest in having more than just shareholders and are more interested in serving their stakeholders and society as a whole. They're thinking more about how to incorporate social impact into their business models. Working with experienced nonprofit partners is a great way for them to accomplish this goal. And these partnerships can also be beneficial for nonprofits. They allow nonprofits to leverage corporate resources and help scale impact. So, I wanted to discuss a couple of considerations to keep in mind when forming these partnerships. First, make sure that there is value alignment between your organization and the potential corporate partner. This may seem obvious, but I have seen so many organizations fail to consider this point and enter into partnerships with corporations that they are not aligned with from a value perspective because of the amount of resources the corporation was bringing to the partnership. When you do not have this value alignment, you are going to eventually see and feel its absence. First, in the way they want you to show up throughout the partnership, and that will be seen in the contract terms that you have to agree to. Second, in the way they engage or talk about the communities you serve. And third, in the way they value their team and your team that are working to bring the partnership to life and ultimately provide support to those in need. So make sure you have a robust vetting process based on your values and needs and can carefully evaluate the partnership opportunities that come your way to see if they are a good fit for your organization and your work. Second, ensure that the partnership furthers your charitable mission. This means that you need to be able to have control over certain aspects of the partnership so you can determine whether or not the resource sharing that is occurring and how it occurs within the partnership itself is charitable. This point is not easy because you might be the partner with less leverage. So having a conversation about what you should and should not control may feel awkward, but this is why the vetting process I flagged in my first consideration is so important. A partner should understand that as a charitable organization, you need to ensure that certain activities cannot occur within the partnership, and that all activities within the partnership should be exclusively educational or broadly benefit the public instead of simply increasing revenue for the corporate partner. You should have a say in key aspects of the partnership and be able to control how they are structured to ensure they are charitable, regardless of the leverage or resources you're bringing to the partnership. If you will not have this sort of control in the partnership, you should walk away. Incorporating these considerations will help you build an infrastructure that allows you to work with all types of people and organizations to scale your impact. And that's what we want. You just need to make sure you're engaging only in partnerships that allow you to use your influence and your voice in the most powerful way for the vulnerable and marginalized people you serve. And that's our fast build. I want to hear how you are thinking about corporate partnerships. I would love to hear from you and about your experience in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful weekend and keep building bravely.